Hi, it's Romella here, and I just wanted to do a little video about Mercury Retrograde. So Mercury Retrograde is happening tomorrow. It starts around the 9th of April and will run through to the 3rd of May. So what does this mean? Well, this just means that Mercury, it's a planet, and when it's travelling, it looks like it's going backwards, but it's not. It's just the way the planets are spinning and etc. But when Mercury goes retrograde, it can affect different things. It can affect how we our communication, it can affect travel, it can affect lots of different things. So I thought I'd just do this video just to share with you a few different areas that it can affect. So like I said, it's starting about the 8th, 9th of April. 2 weeks prior to that, it's called being in the pre-shadow of Mercury retrograde, and 2 weeks after it, so after the 3rd of May, for another 2 weeks, then it's the post-shadow of Mercury retrograde. So things are probably more intense in that period, the April to May, but before and after it, it can still have an effect and an influence. And Mercury does this retrograde about 4 times a year, so it's usually around December time. We've got one now, and there's one in a few months' time, sort of August, I think it is, but I'll post details on that. So what does Mercury affect? Well, Mercury, let me have a look here. Its influences are communication, truth and technology, and clear thinking. And this is what Mercury is going to affect. It's going to affect your communication, so what you say to people and what they say to you and how you interpret that. It's going to affect whether it's verbally speaking, whether it's emails or important messages or letters, anything to do with communication. Emails, you might not see the emails. Emails might go missing, so check your spam folders. Make sure all your email addresses are up to date and you're checking them regularly. And do check your spam folders as well, in case important things just get mislaid into that space. If you're expecting an important email and it doesn't come, contact the person and just ask them to resend it, reiterate that it hasn't been sent because you haven't received it yet. So just keep on top of the sort of important communication. What else have we got? Travel, travel is another area that it can affect. So again, double check all your travel plans before you're going anywhere. Leave plenty of space so that you can if you do get delays, then you're covered. Trains can get cancelled, planes can get cancelled, things can get postponed, delayed, etc. This is things that just happen in the Mercury. So don't blame Mercury for everything. But if you are doing any travelling, then please just double check your timings and make sure you've allowed extra time for the Mercury factor. What else have we got? Also, there's travelling in a different way. So this is travelling into past events. So you may find yourself reliving or revisiting past events. And this is part of the letting go process with Mercury. So this happens and you might find yourself reviewing something that's happened at some point and revisiting it and being prepared to release it. So that's the important thing. It's not reliving it for no reason. It's reliving it so that you can let it go and release and move forward. Your response to them may well be different, and the action needed to move forward as well. So, make sure travel's all backed up. You're checking all your communications, looking after yourself. So again, with Mercury, there's a tendency for people to have more migraines or headaches, just feel unbalanced or ungrounded. So you may feel more focused or open-minded, a bit more like a detective, tracking things down. So, have a look when these things happen. Ground yourself, drink plenty of water. So with the Mercury retrograde, things to watch out with are, so check your travel plans if you're going anywhere. With communications, again, keep an eye on emails, especially anything important that you've got going on that perhaps hasn't come through. Think about how you're expressing yourself, because sometimes that can be affected by Mercury retrograde. If you rely a lot on technology, then make sure everything's backed up. Some people say not to make big decisions in the Mercury retrograde, so don't sign any legal paperwork and things. Keep things flexible, because again, that communication is going to could be affected. So the tips to get yourself through the Mercury retrograde, if you do start feeling yourself affected by it: drink plenty of water, do some grounding exercises. So whether it's walking out in nature, stamping your feet, meditating, putting your energy symbols in your feet, that sort of thing. Yeah, eating root vegetables again. It's that they grow in the ground. They have that ground energy. I'm not sure if peanuts work, but ground root vegetables. And playing with animals can really help. So again, if you've got pets, then spend a bit of time each day just having a cuddle and playing with them, because they are very naturally very grounded, and they will ground you as well. See, I have one of my balance cards has got the link into the planets, and one of the planets is Mercury on there. So when the pre-shadow, when I notice it affecting me, I just suddenly feel a little bit off kilter, I'll use that balance card on the top just to bring me back into balance. So if you want to know more about how I do that, then I'll share another video. But I just wanted to do this little one just really to share some information about planet Mercury and the Mercury Retrograde and what everyone on social media is going on about. But basically, you know, you could be feeling more sensitive. You can need to just watch your communication and your travel, and do lots of grounding to support yourself. So if you've got any questions, then please whack a comment in, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.